Yo, what's up? This is Rebreak Arcade. We're playing Sonic Mania. I'm Dennis.
I'm Oscar.
Yeah. So here's this awesome intro cutscene made by Sonic fan Tyson Hess.
I've seen this before. This cutscene is really good.
Yeah. This just kind of shows what Sonic should be, kind of, you know?
This is a good representation of the game also, I think.
Yeah. I'm kind of, I've finished the game entirely, I'm kind of disappointed that this stage isn't in the game.
Okay.
Like this just a weird, like, arbitrary thing with, like, floating platforms and all that stuff.
Yeah,
it's not
but
in the game.
Isn't this like the second level in the game is this city level?
It's the third level, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I thought this might be like some kind of select level or something.
Yeah, no, there's nothing like that in the game. Eggman. Alright, yeah.
Head.
Sonic Mania.
Mania,
It's
yes.
Sonic.
Sonic Party.
Alright, let's start a new save file. And I'm not gonna bring Tails because Tails sucks. He's just annoying.
What does Tail even do?
He just runs around with you. It's so lame.
He does nothing.
Yeah, he basically does nothing.
Okay. Yeah, Sonic is like, he's the hero.
Yeah.
Foils can stay home and be lame. So, I have seen some of the episodes of Sonic Boom, and I know I shouldn't speak about Sonic Boom.
You mean,
But the
yeah,
series is pretty funny.
the game Grump. Oh, no, you mean the TV show.
Yeah, the
Of Sonic
TV show.
Boom. Yeah, that TV show is so good.
It's surprisingly good, considering, well, the game wasn't well received.
Yeah.
But the show is really good.
Yeah, like it's kind of sad what happened with Sonic Boom actually. Like, oh shit. Because do you know like the story behind Sonic Boom?
No, please tell.
So basically, they hired this like this Western team. I think it's an American team to make a new interpretation of Sonic. And the studio was called is called Big Red Button. And they were hired by Sega to make this new Sonic game. There are a lot of like cool people working on a team. Like there were people from Naughty Dog on that team, stuff like that. So they definitely had like the pedigree to make a good game.
That's an advanced word.
Yeah. So
Okay.
they decided to make this game on CryEngine. And then, like midway through development, Sega strikes a deal with Nintendo to have 3 exclusive Sonic games on Nintendo platforms, i.e. Wii U.
Okay.
And guess what? CryEngine does not support Wii U.
Okay.
So basically, the developers of Sonic Boom had to make a choice. Do we change the engine, or do we port CryEngine to Wii U? And they chose to port CryEngine to Wii U, and that's where the problems came along. Because basically, Sega decided to not extend their development time. So instead, they had to make an entire game, as well as port an entire engine over to Wii U within the same time frame as they were supposed to make an entire game. So that's where the problems came in regards to Sonic Mania. Nah, it's Sonic Boom, I mean.
Yeah, because it was easy to get out of bounds and things, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, like the game is extremely buggy.
Yeah.
They
That's
haven't
a shame.
patched it. They have patched it a lot since, but like still, a bad game is still a bad game.
But this game is a good game.
Yeah, this is a good game. This is Sonic Mania. Fuck you.
We're so lost.
Yeah, so this is obviously like going back to like the Mega Drive / Genesis days of Sonic. Basically, kind of the main premise behind Sonic Mania is, like, as Sonic fans know, there were no mainline Sonic games on the Sega Saturn, which came out after the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. So people kind of like have been wondering, like, what would a Sega Saturn 2D Sonic game look like? And this is kind of what it would have looked like, probably.
It mixes 3D and 2D.
Yeah, here like the 3D segments, as you can see here, like the 3D here is like very similar to how the 3D looks in like Sega Saturn, like 32-bit games. Like very lo-fi 3D, like low res and like low poly, and also having this like very Super Nintendo-esque like F-Zero.
Yeah, it reminds me of F-Zero and
here.
Star Fox.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very refreshing.
Yeah, but it's running at 60 frames per second, so that's something that wouldn't have happened on Sega Saturn. But yeah, and then like the 2D sections, like they look very, very 16-bit, but they're actually a lot more a lot closer to 32-bit. Like the color palette, like if you, I've seen comparisons between Sonic Mania and like the real Genesis titles, and the colors are just off the charts.
Yeah.
Like you can go back to those games and see like how bland they look compared to this game. And especially like the new zones that they made. Like this is obviously like just Green Hill Zone, looking pretty much the same way as it did on the Genesis.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you go to like new zones, like what's it called, Studiopolis Zone, which is stage number 3, like it's so much more colorful and detailed.
Yeah, I saw some pictures from that zone and some gameplay, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
You know, the color scheme and style, and it's still very much like it keeps to the. It could be in one of the earlier games.
Yeah, exactly.
It's true to the original.
And then the soundtrack is also like very 32-bit. I'm not like an old school Sega fan myself. I've probably never been a Sega fan. But
Sonic
like
the hot dog.
But like if you
Ouch.
like people who were like Sega fans, stuff like that, they say that the soundtrack reminds them a lot of like 32-bit Sega games like Knights and like Daytona, games of that era,
Yeah.
mixed with like the style of Sonic is.
Gotta go fast.
Yeah.
So I always find it weird that there's actually creatures inside these robots.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so if you don't kill all the robots, you know, these rabbits are going to be stuck in Ladybug robot. Poor rabbit.
Something that I sometimes like a bit disappointed by regarding like Sonic's design in this game is that it's basically just a rip from Sonic 2. I feel like they should have could have been a little bit more creative when it came to like the design of like Sonic's character, basically.
Yeah.
And also just like when it comes to like animations and stuff like that, like it's there's not a lot of new stuff in this design.
No. Yeah, it's true. It's very true to the original. It is the same as the original. Yeah, I guess.
Just more colors.
Yeah, so this is Dr. Eggman versus Sonic. I love how they make fun of that joke in the Sonic Boom television series.
Yeah.
There's a burger here for Sonic. Who's Sonic? They must mean Sonic. No, it says Sonic. Where's Sonic?
Yeah, I really
I wonder
want
where
to...
that originated from.
Yeah. I want to watch more of like the Sonic Boom cartoon.
Yeah.
So the main villains in this game are the hard-boiled heavies, which are like those robots that you saw before. Like they were basically just a bunch of normal Eggman robots before, but now they've like kind of become sentient in a way. And basically throughout the story of the game, which, you know, it's a old school style game, like the story is very light. But basically the story is very interesting and very like true to the real world. So basically, yeah, it's the hard-boiled heavies like taking over, and it's basically this three-sided battle between Sonic, Eggman, and the hard-boiled heavies, which is kind of an analogy to Sonic being Sonic, and then Eggman being Sega, and the hard-boiled heavies being the Sonic fans making Sonic Mania.
Oh yeah, okay.
So it's
Who was Sonic in this analogy?
being Sonic, the Sonic franchise itself.
Ah, okay.
They should just like take this style, get like modern graphics, some like more modern game like level design, and then just make a full game. Refine the controls a little bit. Just make a full Sonic game like this.
Wouldn't it get like boring after a while?
I mean, obviously they would not be this like visual style. I think like more like Control like this, a little bit tighter, but like Control more like this, because you actually have control of Sonic here, which is good.
I like the 3D games where everything is just automatic.
Yeah, like so much of the 3D games are like automatic and like scripted and all that stuff. It's more like you're gonna feel like a badass rather than just feel like a badass through gameplay.
Mm. That Chaos Emerald.
I've said for a long time that I want to see an open world Sonic game.
Yeah. Isn't there a Sonic game with an overworld?
There are
No?
there are basically like 2 open world Sonic games, or 3 if you in a way. So Sonic 06 is an open world game in a way. Like it has hub worlds, and Sonic Boom is also an open world game. Has also like hub worlds like that.
Mm.
And then you
Wasn't
also
there a
have
s-
there's also Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood on DS.
Dark
which also
Brotherhood.
Which also has like
What is this, Assassin's Creed?
it's an RPG made by BioWare.
Okay.
An actual like official Sonic game that was made by BioWare.
I haven't heard of that one. I know the Dark Knight, and I know there's like
Black Knight.
Black Knight, and I know that the werewolf games exist. I know there was one on the Wii also. I don't know if it was the Magic Sword or something. I don't know. Maybe it was mine.
Yeah, that was also Black Knight.
Mm.
Yeah, the Sonic's been in everywhere. Just like the major thing that I would change about Sonic games is that I would just like increase his minimum speed.
Mm.
That way I feel
Walking speed.
yeah, I feel like his he would feel a lot more responsive then.
Yeah. He can go fast, but he can also go really slow.
Yeah.
I mean, even I can accelerate faster than him.
Probably. Alright, we're gonna keep playing Sonic Mania in the next episode.
See ya!
Yeah, see you then. Bye!